What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily EAFC 24 trading video where we're going to cover 5 OP trading methods to use on the web app. Before we get into this video, as you all know, we have a free trading Discord. Make sure you join. We do daily Patreon giveaways by just clicking this button, so !Discord on my Twitch channel or in the description below. Click the Discord link. I'm also a Twitch streamer who streams twice daily on Twitch when the game will come out at 2 PM and 5 PM, 10 PM to 1 AM, answering all your questions and guiding you through every single step, helping you trade and make those coins at the start of the game so you don't mess up. So the link for the Twitch is in the description. And yeah, make sure you watch the streams, very good vibes. You get all the content there before the YouTube videos. But yeah, the daily YouTube videos are becoming thick and fast. Let's get into the video. So the first thing today, this is obviously FIFA 23 because we don't have a lot of the EAFC stuff yet. The first trading method is an OP one, but it's a very, very painful and hard grind. Simply, you trade rare kits, badges, and stadiums. And I know you're not going to want to hear that. No one wants to hear that, and I don't even want to hear that. I don't want to be doing it, but it is what it is. A lot of kits, badges, and stadiums will discard for 450 coins, but a lot of them will go for on bid for 300, 350, even 450, and they'll discard for like 490 or something. So what you can do right at the start is very, very low profit, but very low risk, obviously zero risk. And yeah. What you want to do is you want to bid on these kits and badges and whatever, and win them for under what they discard for. So worst case, you discard these kits 450 coins and you bought them for 300, 350, or 400. And hey, if you get lucky, maybe you get someone like a Real Madrid, very, very lucky, that would go for like 5k. Or you get Arsenal, they might go for a bit more. Or a club which someone might want. When you buy these kits, you go and check the market. You go and see, oh, does this kit sell? Or did I just get a really good deal? If they're all selling for literally 500 coins, which is pretty much the cheapest after discard, you just simply discard it and you only made 50 coins, but hey, you made 50 coins very easily with zero risk. That's the first method. Extremely boring, extremely low profitability, but something you should definitely do at the start. So I would trade rare kits, badges, and stadiums. They're often very hard for people to find too on the web app, so if you can find them, people will lazy buy them if you want to try and lazy sell those too, which is just increasing the price because people can't find these cards or struggle to find them. When they do see one, they're happy to overpay because they just simply want it. So that's the first trading method. The second method we're going to get into is called the bidding method. It's also very similar to this, but it's to do with players. So let's take a look at a card like Alan St. Max. This card will have a decent amount of demand on the new game because obviously he has very high pace. Now what we'll see here is, if I pull this up on Footbin, if we look at St. Max from last FIFA, you will see this card would have gradually risen for the first few days. So here's a graph right at the start of the game. You will see he rose quite a lot, right? Obviously he was in the Premier League and he probably had a bit more hype than he will in the Saudi League, but you can use this to your advantage. Footbin is very late on these prices. The web app came out on Wednesday, so his price is much, much cheaper. And don't forget, based on yesterday's YouTube video, which I mentioned, in the first hour, the bidding deals are insane. There's a ton of cards and a ton of supply, and everyone's listing them up, and no one can afford them because no one has the coins yet. What do? You start bidding. This card might be 17k, you might win one for 10k in the first hour. He might even be in the first hour 5k, and you might win one for 1k. What you need to be doing is bidding on as many cards as you can in the first hour, spending all those coins, and just watch your cards fly in the next few hours and get rid of them. Bidding is very, very OP late night as well. As less people in the game late at night, there might be fewer cards in the market, but there's also less competition. So late night bidding is something I'd highly recommend after around 2 AM UK time. You bid on a ton of cards and you can make a ton of profit on them. And you'd be surprised how big an undercut you might actually get late in the night. That would be the second method. So far we've got trading kits, badges, and stadiums, and the bidding method. You can also pretty much combine those to bid on the kits, but more so the bidding method, I would bid on gold rares, gold commons, silvers, bronzes. If you can find stuff which are needed for SBCs, definitely go see what's in the top solutions and go bid on those. That's a bit of solution trading, which is something we'll get into in a minute. Third method is early one card investing. That is much more risky, much more boring, but will be very, very profitable. You won't even have to do much work with that. An example of this is Kylian Mbappe for last year. If you have a look at his price, Footbin says he started at 888 since they picked him up. He was probably down at 500k on the first day. You probably could have won him for. Obviously, it's very hard to get those coins. If you get lucky and I don't know, you pack something which you think you can sell for whatever amount of coins, or you have loaded up and somehow you got the game early, buy this card because look how you rose. You're gonna pretty much buy 1 million coins by just the following Tuesday. So that is the early one card investing. You can also, another card which would be very good for this year will be Erling Haaland. Haaland had an incredible rise last year from 38k all the way up to 402. Obviously his card this year is much better. He won't start at that low price. He'll probably start over 100. You can see he went to 400k. If you can find out from pros or watching other gameplay what the meta is, you can find out whether Haaland and the lengthy meta is back, and you start to instantly target these lengthy meta cards for investing. How that goes. Alternatively, if the small players are OP, like the women's cards, or cards with very high dribbling, agility and balance, you would target those cards instead. And a card I would like you to target would be a card like Vinny, who also had a big upgrade this year. As you can see, he still rose a ton last year. Again, he'll start off more expensive. There's a lot of coins to be made on a card like this, as it's Vinicius Jr. He's now 89, has a lot of IRL hype. All three of these guys have a lot of IRL hype. But if you have the amount of coins to buy these cards, I would highly recommend you do. Slightly higher risk and also slightly more boring, but in my opinion, you can't really go wrong with these for the first week. These cards should just continue to rise until we get a ton of pack supply. Even with the pack supply, I'm sure we start to see an inflation on the market as we get more coins on the market, and I'm sure these cards actually do start to rise pretty damn high like this within the first week. We do obviously have the promo, the night promo coming on Friday, the first Friday. It seems like the web app is dropping on the Wednesday before, so it's going to be slightly different this year. If I had to guess, you might see a slight dip on Friday with some packs being opened, then boom, a lot of pack supply will give us a lot of coins in the market, and then also a coin injection always makes cards rise. Not to mention there is actually no weekend league in the first weekend. I'd imagine it would be crazy if there was. So yeah, people will be trying to buy cards to try them out and try and get their weekend league team ready. The fourth thing, and this is the most in-depth one, is fourth method is going to be SBC solution trading. There will be a YouTube video coming out explaining completely what SBC solution trading is. I'm going to quickly go over it. It's something that is very, very profitable at the start of the game. So last year we didn't do solution trading until 3 weeks into the game because I didn't know how to do it, and also I was a bit lazy and I didn't really prioritize it enough to learn because I was too focused on other things. But now I know inside out. It's very, very easy. Very, very easy to make a lot of coins. So last year the main SBC was the hybrid leagues. In particular, it was the first XI SBC. Why was this important, this SBC? Well, because you needed 11 leagues, and you can't see it here, but you actually needed one nation. So as you can imagine, there's only a few nations you can actually complete this with, especially due to the fact you needed 27 chemistry here. So here are the requirements. It doesn't say for some reason here. As you'll see here, you're only going to see a few nations. I think there were Argentina, Brazil, and there was two more which I can't remember right now. Maybe Spain and probably France. Because there's obviously not that many players that play in every different league, and that can get you to 27 chemistry, which only means 2 players off chem really, or on 0 chem. What you will see with these solutions are all of these cards will get inflated in price as they're in the top solution here, and then as the solution changes, a cheaper one will come through and overtake him at the top. This new solution will come to the top, and those cards will start to rise in price, and then this Argentina one will start to go down. But guess what? Eventually the Argentina prices will come down to a certain level, and then you'll invest in those, and then eventually when they're the cheapest, they'll go to the top solution and they'll boom. What we do here is we sit here and we'll refresh this page until the solution changes. Obviously this is last year's game, it's not changing. It actually has changed already, so let's have a look. Is it Argentina on this one now? Still Argentina, but you can see it's a different pool of players. The different players will start to rise. While these are in the top solution, the reward for this was a rare players pack, which is a 50k pack. So it's the final one of the entire thing. I believe gave you a 100k pack. Yeah, 100k pack. So basically people are happy to overpay. Just get 50k pack and 100k pack at the start of the game. So yeah, as I said, you'll keep refreshing here, refreshing. As soon as it changes, see the cards. You try and identify the cards which have no other replacements. Like, let's take a look. Who's probably got no replacements in here? What league is he from? That's probably they got replacement. So this one, Hellas Liga. The Greek league, an Argentinian striker. I highly doubt there's many more. I'm sure this card would absolutely fly, and I would buy as many of them as I could. And then the trick with solution trading is we don't know how fast they're going to change this year because of the whole AI solution trading. But you want to sell these cards pretty fast and you don't want to be greedy. You want to sell them within 5 to 10 minutes of buying. And you want to do nice undercuts because you don't want to be stuck with the cards. Some of these solutions will not change for 10 to 20 minutes and these cards will go to like 10k. So it is a bit of a gamble there. But it's very difficult at first and then you'll get the hang of things and you'll start to learn which cards are the best just based on the leagues. But yeah, other than that, that is simply solution trading. I'll make a complete video on that, just going through that. It should come out next week. And honestly, it's a very easy way to make a ton of coins. So that's something we'll be doing, and we'll be doing it live on Twitch. So make sure you follow the Twitch channel, and we'll be doing that together all the time. So far, we have trading kits, badges, and stadiums. Bidding on those most likely, or sniping, or trying to find a team which is very OP, or has a lot of big fan base. The bidding method, bidding on gold cards, bidding on bronzes, silvers, whatever. Anything you can use in the SBC, or anything you can bid on late at night. Early one card investing, so looking at the best cards in the game. You're looking at your Kylian Mbappe's, your Haaland, your Vinicius Jr. And we've got solution trading, which I just described, which is more hands-on. And honestly, wait for the YouTube video I say for that before you get into it, or watch me do it on stream live, and we'll all do it together, make a ton of coins. It's very profitable. Final method is going to be fluctuation trading. It's not the easiest thing in the world at the start of the game, but as you can see, there's always money to be made with fluctuation. And this is something which I actually specialize in, and I would say this is the best part for me and my best asset when it comes to trading. Fluctuation trading is something I thrive under. It's something I thrive under on fluctuation trading, and something I really, really enjoy trading. Probably my favorite trading method of all. What is fluctuation trading? Pretty simple. Cards move up and down all the time. You try and identify a low point, like here, and then you sell at the high point. Pretty much that simple. You'll see a lot of this. This is Mbappe from FIFA 23. He still fluctuates. Look, he was 39k. He went all the way to 45k. He went down to 40k. Went to 46k. Went down to 40k. You see? So all you're trying to see is patterns. 39k. See, look, you could have traded this card every day. He went to 40k, he'd go to 45k. He went to 38k, and then you already know he was going to go back up to 44k. Down to 40, back to 46. You see, this is a fluctuation. He just moved up and down. This fluctuation went down to 36, even lower. 36 here, all the way to 40. So the fluctuations will change from time to time, but you can see they are happening. Here we have Neymar, 28k, goes to 30k, down to 27k. You can already know we would buy here. You can see here, went down to 25k, went up to 30k. That is a card that is fluctuating up and down. The fluctuations will be slightly different on the new game. There will be a bit more up and down, and you have to be more aware of things when you do fluctuation trading. Like, you don't want to hold any cards into 6 PM because if you get supply, you will get destroyed. And you don't want to get destroyed, to be honest, because it can be really ugly at the start of the game as supply comes into the game, or any kind of gamble pack comes to destroy the market. So fluctuation trading can be difficult. That's something where we do post a lot in our Discord. In the free section of the Discord, I would often post fluctuation trades here back in the day. Buying cards like Diego Carlos last year. Most of our trades on the Discord are fluctuation trades, and I'm basically just telling you what to buy. This is the completely free section, so make sure you join. Anyone who joins will be able to see this section here. And yeah, if you're a Twitch subscriber, you'll get 2 tips a day instead of just a free one. And here's more fluctuations. And we do lazy selling, which is something where you list the card a bit higher and people are lazy. And if you join the Patreon, I try and aim for 10 tips a day, and you'll see how many cards do get posted here a day and how many tips we do try and put out. As I said, join the free trading Discord, link in the description, enter the daily Patreon giveaway. You will unlock the Twitch subsection and the Patreon section. Regs actually won it yesterday, and before that was Timlu, and before that was Leah. They will all get 3 days free Patreon access just for clicking this button every single day. And you can see that this has only been active for about an hour and 39 people are ready to enter. As I said as well, make sure you follow the Twitch channel. That's where you're going to be getting the best information, the live information, where I'll be guiding you guys, and I'll be live 1 hour before the web app starts and doing every single bit of trading on stream for the first few days. I'll probably be doing some sort of subathon. I'll be on stream a lot, guiding you guys and answering your questions. And yeah, there'll be a lot to do on the job, a lot of learning on the job, a lot of change, especially with all the women's cards in the game, which is going to cause a massive amount of supply. Some things will change, but generally we have a great group of traders on the Discord and in the stream, so we should be doing absolutely fine and make a ton of coins. But yeah, as I said, 5 trading methods today: rare kits, badges, and stadiums, the bidding method, early one card investing, SPC solution, fluctuation trading, and that's just 5 we already have. That's not even to mention lazy selling, which is one of the biggest parts of our trading. And yeah, we'll get into that in another video. that, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share the video, leave me a comment. It's good to be back. It's good to be making these videos. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Other than that, join the Discord, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.